Hello, Gennin, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Well, after a little week off of Star Trek, we are back into the game. Vixens aren't doing anything right now. Just sitting on the edge of the thing here and waiting for you guys to show up. Alright, so I recently realized that I had a bunch of new items that I could use on my ship, and I decided not to use any of them. So I've made absolutely 0 changes to my character, 0 changes to the ship. Everything's exactly the same. I did nothing. Alright, so we're just gonna head to the next mission, Wish Upon a Star. Disney hasn't bought this company yet, so I probably should, because Paramount is pretty evil these days. Alright, Wish Upon a Star. Let's do this. So Kumarke has been working on something to hopefully revitalize the star of the Nakul system. That is the goal, is to give them their home planet back. Their home star. Is a noble goal and something that we should be able to accomplish. And by doing so, hopefully the Nakul won't be so hostile towards everyone and everybody. And everything.
Captain's log, 5th Reckoning, Chronicle 36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul star. One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lukar guide us to success. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being a part of this.
We're ready to assist you, and I believe congratulations are in order, Admiral.
Thank you. It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you, the Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise.
Understandable. The health of their star is at risk.
Indeed. But we have earned their trust over the months of research here, and I intend to honor them today.
Understood. Let's get started then.
Heading to the primary coordinates now. All hands, prepare to deploy the stellar rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
Alright, off we go. Reporting.
Meet again. One hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
If I may interrupt. Representative, we are indeed ready to begin the process. With your blessing, of course.
Very well. Our fleet is standing by to assist you if necessary.
Thank you, Representative.
The time has come. Admiral Kumarke, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
Ready when you are, Admiral. OSS Platinum Constellation out. Activate Stellar Rejuvenator.
Getting some strange readings. Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
Adjust cohesion beam frequency. Answer hail from LSS Trillion.
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam, originating 100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Try to compensate. Any ideas, Admiral?
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
We're on it. Amir out.
If we tighten formation, our beams may reinforce one another.
Agreed. Move to the following coordinates.
Alright, tighten up our formation in a new location.
You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there. Once you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again.
Of course. Easy enough.
Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing. Reading erratic spikes at the stellar core. Abort! All ships abort now!
Ooh, not good. Deactivate.
That was far too close for comfort.
What happened, Admiral?
I detected a feedback loop forming. If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage to us and the Nakul would have been catastrophic.
Receiving a hail from Representative Takek. Brace for impact.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself, immediately!
There is an issue, and we are investigating the cause now.
I suggest you do so quickly, and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it!
Understood. You're out.
I've taken a look at our data from the incident, and I believe I've found something.
Let's have it.
I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star.
Let's take a look. Alright, full impulse to the coordinates. Off we go.
Alright, I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this, before the administrator loses his patience.
Agreed. Anything out of the ordinary on sensors?
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
Time for a closer look. Helm, take us in.
Strange. The asteroid is emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
It's marked as an asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track.
I don't know why my ship is so very powder blue right now. Alright. We are within scanner range.
The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
Recommendations?
There is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids. If we fracture one of them with our weapons, we will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Very well. Tactical, target that asteroid and prepare to fire. Acknowledged.
Fortunately, there are more targets available. We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
Agreed. Tactical, make the necessary adjustments.
The Nakul have tagged the next asteroid for future mining operations.
Under the circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be acceptable.
I certainly hope so, ma'am. I'd prefer not to incur their wrath today.
Indeed. We don't want to incur any wrath. Okay, I zoomed in way too close.
That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. is decaying into ionized gases, quite similar to what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star.
Interesting. What are our next steps?
I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelet, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon.
Very well. Tactical, get ready to crack another egg.
Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next target.
Of course.
The Nakul have detected our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
Update them on our activities here, Captain. We've nothing to hide.
Yeah, that's right. We've got nothing to hide. We're destroying some asteroids. We were still pretty far. Okay. Alright. I drifted way too close.
Asteroid successfully fractured. Begin your scans now.
You got it.
It's a match.
There we
Very
go.
good, Captain. Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
Not too bad this time. Yay!
As I suspected, all of the asteroids we've studied have matching radiation signatures.
Time to make an omelet?
Not quite yet. There are some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate the origin point and locate the source.
Acknowledged. Helm, take us closer to the gas clouds.
Admiral, the Nakul representative is concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
Inform him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
As you wish, Admiral. Anvame out.
That was a quick thought process on Kumarke's that was a quick thought process on Kumarke. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking now. Apparently I fell asleep.
Analysis complete. The wave patterns are a match.
Now to locate the source.
Indeed. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you and Captain Anvame. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source.
Helm, set a course to the provided coordinates. Engage. Oh. I actually have to go to the location. I thought it was another one of those, slow cutscene flights. Triangulation scan.
Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star.
Any read on what's causing it?
Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time.
That's just comforting. We need to take a closer look. Alright, set course to the wave source. I think that's the first time I've heard it actually cut off the
We're
trumpets.
approaching the coordinates now. I trust you've spotted our uninvited guests.
Affirmative, reading multiple Tholian ships on sensors.
One thing is certain. We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them. Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholans will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his forces.
Not likely. The situation could escalate quickly.
This is peculiar. The Tholans are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
Curious. Open a channel. Let's see if they're willing to talk.
Attention, Tholian forces. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary.
The work you are doing is causing damage to the Nakul star.
The loss of this star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
Perhaps we could find an alternative.
Tholian vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
Classic Tholian diplomacy. All hands, red alert.
Battle stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
Indeed, aim
I'm
to
not
disable.
sure they'll reciprocate that courtesy, Admiral.
They won't.
We need answers, Captain, and it's rather difficult to get them from the dead.
Very
Understood.
true.
Firing to disable only.
Alright, I see some 11s. There we go. Ambush begin. Bring in the heavy duty stuff. The board askew. Tholians are mostly defeated. One little orb weaver. Cause all that.
Now maybe we can get some answers.
Perhaps we shall.
The Tholian flagship did not engage us in battle. Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing here?
I don't know, but I think it's time we found out, Admiral.
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
Let's perform a deeper scan. I want answers. Amir out.
This is most unfortunate. The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice. Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core.
I don't like the sound of that.
Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova.
Options?
I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel.
This could be dangerous, Admiral. Tholians don't like uninvited guests.
I'm quite aware of Tholian hospitality. As you'll recall, I've experienced it firsthand at your side, aboard Caldano's ship. You will need my expertise on this mission. I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer. Captain Onvame, remain on Overwatch and report any changes to the Tholian vessel.
If they raise their shields, we could be trapped over there.
An acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul star. We'll deal with any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves. Agreed?
Agreed. See you over there, Admiral. Alright. Time to make ourselves look good. Remember, this is a Tholian ship, so we're gonna have to suit up. Okay. Look at the dinosaurs. Aren't they pretty? Alright, Voth Stronghold Miracle Worker Dreadnought Cruiser. The most fearsome of starships that the Voth's Expeditionary Force can bring to bear. Fail in the challenge, oh yeah, that's, level up your character, your captain. Not by much, but 3 points is still 3 points. Alright, let's activate our suits. Mission review.
Let's make haste. The Tholans will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised. If that happens, we won't last long in the hostile environment here.
Agreed. What's our next move?
Let's begin by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it.
Very well. Stay alert. The Tholians could attempt to repel boarders at any time.
Let's start with that console over there.
I love how the hologram doesn't get the suit. No reason for a hologram to need an environmental suit.
That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for.
Alright.
Try another.
Next.
This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console. One of them is bound to have access to the data we require.
Of course. Scan.
Got it. Gather what information you can before the Tholians lock us out of the system.
Alright. Let's access their computer system and find some info. Discuss ship layout. Ah, now we got a map.
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
We need to get to that system fast.
Quite so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use.
What's the workaround?
There's an engineering node nearby. We may be able to cut the power to the web generators from there. Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them.
Very well. Ready weapons and move out.
The engineering node is through that door and down the hall. Watch out for security. The Tholians know we're here now.
Of course. Alright.
Tholian security ahead. Neutralize them so we can access the computers in this node.
Of course. Oh, it's so much easier and more fun now that I can just pull everyone into the center.
We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
Probably a good idea. Access engineering. Oh, wrong way. Dang it, if I hadn't been going the wrong way. Now, these things change way too quickly.
somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality.
I see. How do we shut it down?
There are two spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They'll need to be neutralized. Once they're done, we can disable the web generator's primary core, and the entire system will be offline.
Can we do that from here?
Unfortunately, no. Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Understood. Let's make it happen.
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics console to find more data on the anomaly.
Alright. Alright, discuss trans-dimensional vortices.
The Tholans have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact.
And the Nakul system has its share of those.
Yes. This system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time.
Time travel. The Nakul have used it many times over the years.
Indeed. The Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain our actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system.
They're about to kill a star to solve this problem, unless we stop them first.
Let's access this science column. Look out! More Tholians!
Alright. More Tholians to fight, huh? Well, this would have been hard not too long ago.
Let's access this console. It may provide some key information.
Alright. Access archives. Discuss protomatter modifications.
It occurs to me that protomatter could be used as part of this process.
I'm listening.
The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves. The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become.
Go on.
I believe the integration of protomatter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely.
Tholians might not see it that way, Admiral.
Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment. I'd like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision either of us can lose.
Very well. Let's get to the web generator node doors. Let's get the web generator node doors open.
I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security room and unlock the doors to the web generator.
Alright, except for the fact that we gotta end it here. Thank you again so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!